Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please give a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just video out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. In the win last night against the Knicks, the Celtics put emphasis on trying to get Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns into actions. The way the Celtics did this and executed afterwards was really good, so let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come to the house. And the word of today's video is seal. Yes, the animal, not the artist, but seal, the animal. And if you don't know why this is the word of today's video, in correlation to the Celtics offense, it's because Jaylen Brown was recently on Hot Ones before the season started. It's where you eat hot wings and then you try to talk, right? He revealed that the Celtics run a killer whale offense. This killer whale offense, he basically said that we attack seals. We study how killer whales attack as a unit and we build our offense off that. And the Celtics were really good at hunting matchups last year. And I think they've always tried to hunt matchups, but last year they just took it to a whole nother level as far as how they did it and the execution and the fluidity in which they did it. And basically everybody on the floor, probably except for Al Horford, can be a mismatch a lot of the time. So here, the first play of the game, their intentions are known, right? It is, look, we're gonna try to get Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns into our actions via screening. So they're just trying to test out how the Knicks are gonna play this early on in this game. So they set the screen with Drew Holiday on OG Anunoby to try to get Jalen Brunson to switch on to Derek White. They don't switch that, right? So they come back. Cool, that's noted. That's gonna be very important later on in the video. They don't want to switch that. I'm pretty sure we knew that, but if they aren't trying to switch Jalen Brunson onto Derek White, we know damn well they don't want to switch it with Tatum and Brown. So keep that in mind. Then we go to the other side, right? And we do a pick and roll. Karl Anthony Towns is in a drop. Now, I've seen some discussions about the drop coverage, about how, oh, it's not a horrible play because Tatum couldn't shoot last year in the playoffs and in the summer. Fine. We are still a very effective team in drop. That doesn't mean, like, Tatum doesn't have to take the pull-up three and drop. You know that there's other things in drop, right? He can just attack him. And also to counter that, in the video I did about Karl Anthony Towns when he got traded to the Knicks, in the second game of us playing the Timberwolves in TD Garden, Tatum dropped 45 and Cat was still playing drop and he torched it. Then the pick and roll with Tatum, Cat's in drop, he drains the pull-up three. Now, this is why at the beginning of the video I said even them just trying to get the switches for Jalen Brunson or Cat will be effective even if they don't get them. And this is why here. So the Knicks are hedging screens, right? If Tatum or Brown or somebody they don't want Brunson to switch on, which is damn near everybody, if they don't want Brunson to switch on the person that's setting the screen, they're going to hedge. So he's trying to stop this guy from either shooting or moving just for a second so Brunson can get back to that guy. The way we run our offense, and this is nearly impossible for a lot of defense because NBA has some of the best athletes in the world, right? There is no way that you can ask Mikal Bridges to hedge this hard on Derek White and then get back to Jason Tatum. The Celtics have too many processors, too many quick decision makers. That's not gonna work. So even though we don't get the switch on for Jalen Brunson on Tatum, just even trying to do it messes up their entire defense. As you see, Tatum gets wide open in the paint and he gets the foul. Now, this isn't really a hunted play. Like, I don't like, of course, Karl's man is in the action, which is Al Horford. But there was just some plays where like Karl Anthony Towns just is in space doing nothing. This may be them saying, hey, Al Horford, you can shoot all the shots you want. We're going to prioritize helping on the Jaylen Brown drive over you shooting threes, which is fine, right? So I'm not going to chalk this up to him being a seal, right? I'm not going to chalk this one up to him being a seal. But again, he's just not doing anything. Now, he could be waiting for Jaylen Brown to drive, or he could be lost. This clip, I'm going to give him a pass. And please tell me if I'm reaching on some of these clips, let me know. There won't be a lot of reaches. This might be the only real reach. So Jaylen Brown gets a rebound and we're going to see Karl Anthony Towns here. He's going to run back, do a good job of running back, trying to get to Xavier Tillman. The ball gets tipped and he just forgets about Xavier Tillman. Like, you could say that he's going for the basketball here, but in what world is he getting this? In what world is he getting the basketball right now? In what world? So this might just be that he's slow-footed, which is again a problem if you're a Knicks fan. He needs to be jetting back to Xavier or like scooting over a little bit, or even just getting his hand in the passing lane at least. But when Al Horford catches the ball, he takes another step inside. He sees the pass. He's not close to it. Al Horford catches it. Xavier Tillman, luckily, isn't the most deadliest three-point shooter. This just let us know that, hey, him moving his feet on the perimeter, or just in general, is something that is a problem for him. And this is how effective ghost screens can be. You saw in the last couple clips, it was, hey, if Tatum sets the screen, we're going to slow it down, try to get Brunson to switch. If not, Tatum's going to go to the open space. We have the hedge by Mikal Bridges. We have Brunson trying to fight back to get to his man. The quickness of a ghost screen, and this is the effectiveness of it. It's you get the defense to stop for 1 second because you've been setting screens trying to get the mismatch all game. You get them to stop for 1 second thinking you're going to actually set the screen, and you immediately ghost it, and the timing for the defense is all messed up. Right there. That 1 second of them hedging, he's not there anymore, right? And we get a wide open shot, he just misses it. All right, so this is one of the few times we actually got Jalen Brunson on Jason Tatum. I like to call this a lock screen. I don't know if there's an actual term for somebody setting the screen and locking the guy up so they have to switch. I'm not sure if there's a term for this. I'm gonna say lock screen. Hopefully there isn't any other term for that, and I'm not confusing things. But we have Tatum here setting the screen on Jalen Brunson, and he's gonna put his hands on Brunson. He's not gonna move he's not gonna move. He's gonna lay in his feet, stay set, but he's gonna put his hands under Brunson. Is this illegal? I'm not. I have no clue if this is illegal or not, but I've never seen it be called. There's an agenda here. He's actually trying to get him to switch. Again, they're gonna do their damnness to fight. He's trying to fight back, but he just can't. Now we finally get Jalen Brunson on Jason Tatum, and he goes directly to work, gets some contact from Mikal Bridges, but he still finishes through it. And this is just a really quick one. We see cross matches and semi-transition. Jaylen Brown just does that quick little step back move. Karl Towns backpedaling because he's scared of the drive. Great ball. I ain't gonna cap y'all, man. Karl Towns, this is bad, shorty. This is bad, shorty. This is bad. And you really gotta look at this because, if you was just to see this, he not nowhere near the plate, but that's the problem. Again, just making Cat move his feet. I said this numerous times. Just making him move his feet is a problem for his team. We got the pick and roll with Al Horford. Wait, is this a fade or bro? Right, so he just fades off, right? So he's in a deep drop, right? And again, this could be the Knicks saying, hey, we're just gonna let Al Horford shoot. That could be true. But again, he's not doing anything. He's not helping if he's doing this. So now it's a 2-on-1 with Jalen Brunson against Al Horford and Jrue Holiday, because since Cat is not stepping up or even looking like he's guarding Al Horford, if he was to step up at least right here, or just be active, Brunson would not have felt the need to go up to shoot up to Al Horford. Now there's also maybe bad game plan discipline by Jalen Brunson, because if I'm in the 2-on-1 with Jrue Holiday in the corner and Al Horford at the top of the key, I'm staying with Jrue Holiday. All we have to do is make Karl Towns move his feet, and we're getting the defense in a rotation, and that's when the Celtics are most dangerous. The Celtics run a handoff. Karl Towns again, drop it, not putting any pressure on the ball. Tatum shoots right over him. All right, so I said this in my Tatum video earlier today. If you haven't seen that, go tune into that. But this is technically hunting Karl Towns because we set the screen so high to force him to come up a little bit more, so that this could be easier for Tatum to drive past him. But he just this means that Tatum's hot. There's not much Karl Towns can do. He can actually switch, which isn't good for the Knicks, of course. But if Tatum's hitting that off this, bro, there's nothing you can do. I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just forcing him to move his feet is detrimental to the team's defense. Oh wait, Jalen Brunson, was that bad body language, brother? Was that bad body language right there? Say now. So look, right? We got the screen, and again, I said this a couple times. Good screening will be a very pivotal thing if we were to meet in the playoffs, right? Al Horford sets a great screen, gets Mikal Bridges acting like he's the seal, flopping out of water, some shit. And Tatum's able to drag this dribble all the way to Karl Towns, the perfect behind the back pass. Another 2-on-1 situation that Jalen Brunson has found himself in because of the New York Knicks having to hedge screens, and Karl Towns being in a drop, not being able to switch, and not getting back to his man. So now we got Jalen Brunson again shooting up to Al Horford, and the corner's wide open. Karl Towns cannot make up this much space in that little time, and that is just what we do when we see him on the court. We put him in action, we force him to move his feet. The only reason he was even close to this is because the pass was fumbled. That's actually not bad, if I'm being honest, by Karl Towns from the free throw line getting to the corner, but again, it was that close because the pass was fumbled. But still, the Celtics get a shot off that. And at this point, the Knicks just got very desperate. Now, I'm not saying this is the wrong thing to do, because I don't know what I would do if I was a team trying to stop the Celtics. I'm not gonna lie to you. But trapping Jason Tatum while we are en route to possibly the record for the most threes made in an NBA game, I'm not sure that's a thing we want to do. But here we got the screen. We got the screen. They trap Tatum. OG Anunoby does a good job taking away the first pass, but Tatum, he knows these situations. He can diagnose these situations. He's gotten so much better at dealing with double teams and traps and blitzes over the course of his career. And now this just is, it's not anything you can do. It's a 3-on-2 now. Jalen Brunson closing out to Jaylen Brown. Not good. All right, so we got another screen attempt at us trying to get Jalen Brunson on Jason Tatum. Of course, they don't want to switch this, but Jalen Brunson is going to stay here for a second so Mikal Bridges can get back. He's not just going to let Tatum go off without Mikal being right there. But them taking the time to do this and not switching allows Derek White to just go right to the open space, right at the free throw line, and he's going to get a floater. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just read out there a little bit more. I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.